So good morning all of you. So today here we have to discuss about the some about our foundation course. Okay. So तुम्हाला माहिती आहे हा foundation course म्हणजे काय आहे? Yes or no? Yes. So in that foundation course, this foundation course divided into 3 classes. Yes. 8th foundation, 9th foundation and 10th foundation. Okay, so this course is for all subject like our chemistry, mathematics, physics and biology. Okay, so in that 8th foundation we have to discuss about the all of our basic concept in chemistry. In 9th foundation we have to discuss in more detail in our chemistry, and in 10th त्याच्या पुढचं जे खूप डिटेल मध्ये आहे ते आपण कुठे डिस्कस करणार आहोत 10th फाउंडेशनच्या टेक्स्ट बुक मध्ये. ओके, सो इन दॅट वी आर टुडे गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट इन जनरल ऑफ आवर पिरियोडिक टेबल. काय डिस्कस करूया आज आपण? पिरियोडिक टेबल. So in that periodic table there are how many blocks? 4 blocks. Yes. So here you have to draw the outline of our periodic table. In that periodic table there are 4 blocks. Which are that 4 blocks? S, P, D, F. So in that periodic table, extreme left there will be S block. This block is the S block. Extreme right, this is the P block. In between this S and P there is D block. At the bottom of this periodic table there will be 2 horizontal lines. First horizontal line is the lanthanum series. Second horizontal line is actinide series. So this block is called the F block. Yes, clear? So in this S block there will be 2 columns. First A and second A. Yes, above this first A there will be our hydrogen, and this is the first element in our periodic table. This is the lightest element that having atomic number 1. Hydrogen, this is the lightest element and these having the atomic number is equal to 1. So what is the atomic mass of this hydrogen? Atomic mass of this hydrogen is also 1, because when we have to take the nucleus of our hydrogen, in that nucleus of hydrogen there will be presence of only 1 proton. Yes, only 1 proton is present, so P is equal to N, and in the nucleus of hydrogen there will be absence of neutron. तिकडे काय आहे? Neutron absent आहे, means here N is equal to 0. Okay, and so that atomic number of our hydrogen is the 1, because atomic number is nothing but the number of protons present in an nucleus of an atom. Clear? Atomic number म्हणजे काय आहे? Atomic number म्हणजे कोणत्याही ॲटमच्या न्यूक्लियस मध्ये प्रेझेंट असणाऱ्या प्रोटॉनचा नंबर म्हणजे काय आहे? Atomic number. Okay? So hydrogen, it is the first element. So this hydrogen having the atomic number 1 means that hydrogen having presence of only 1 positive charge. Okay, so in that nucleus there will be absence of neutron, and in that nucleus, around this nucleus there will be presence of electrons. Okay, what असणार आहे इकडे? Electrons, and in your atom there will be number of protons is equal to number of electrons. कोणत्याही ॲटम मध्ये जेवढे नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स आहेत तेवढेच नंबर ऑफ काय आहेत? इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आहेत, and that's why every atom is electrically neutral, because every positive charge is get cancelled to every negative charge. ओके मीन्स होतंय काय जर आपण हायड्रोजनचं न्यूक्लियस घेतलंय हायड्रोजनचं न्यूक्लियस आहे याच्यामध्ये पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज किती आहे 1 आहे की जो पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज म्हणजेच कोण असणार आहे प्रोटॉन आणि प्रोटॉन इज इक्वल टू 1 आहे सो याच्यामध्ये या न्यूक्लियसच्या अराउंड रिव्हॉल्व होणारा इलेक्ट्रॉन सुद्धा किती आहे 1 आहे सो दॅट इलेक्ट्रॉन हॅविंग निगेटिव्ह चार्ज ओके सो देयर विल बी वन पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज and one negative charge yes and that's why this positive charge is get cancelled to negative charge and so that our atom is electrically neutral atom काय आहे electrically neutral आहे means atom वरती कोणताही charge present नाही atom is chargeless clear yes okay so we know that this is the first A second A so these two columns are present in the S block and our S block having all are metals कोण आहेत या S block मध्ये all elements are the metals so you know that what are the characteristics of metals What are the characteristics of metals? Why these elements are the metal? Because these elements are hard, strong. The element having properties of malleability, ductility. They having the shine or luster on that. And they are good conductor of electricity. Okay, so all these properties of our these two group elements and that's why all these are the metals also that metals are highly electropositive metals काय आहेत highly electropositive आहेत means what in that element they having ability to lose its outermost electron ओके यांच्याकडे कोणती ॲबिलिटी आहे त्यांच्या आउटर मोस्ट शेल मध्ये प्रेझेंट असणारा इलेक्ट्रॉन ते काय करतील इझिली लूज करतील सो बाय लूजिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन दॅट एलिमेंट्स बिकम अ पॉझिटिव्ह अँड सो दॅट ऑल दिस फर्स्ट ए and second A group element called as electropositive clear so which elements are present in the first A our first element is the lithium sodium, potassium, rubidium, caesium and francium. Okay. Second A, beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and last one radium. Okay. So these elements are present in the S block and all these are metals. So when we go from our S block to our P block, in that P block there are three types of the elements are present and which are three types of elements in P block. Okay, so three types of elements. So first is metals, second non-metals and third one metalloids. So you know the properties of metals and also you know the properties of non-metals. So those elements shows the properties of metals and non-metals. These elements are called as metalloid. Okay, कोणाला म्हटलं जातं मेटॅलॉइड असे एलिमेंट किती एलिमेंट कोणाच्या प्रॉपर्टी दाखवतील मेटल्सच्याही प्रॉपर्टी दाखवतील नॉन मेटल्सच्याही प्रॉपर्टी दाखवतील त्यांना काय म्हटलं जातं मेटॅलॉइड clear and all these three types of the elements are present in our P block so this P block having there will be presence of one zigzag line so this is the 13 group 14 15 this group 16 17 and last one is the 18 group elements yes so in this periodic table or in this P block there will be one zigzag line is present, and on this zigzag line there will be presence of the elements. That elements are called as metalloid. Okay, those elements are present on this zigzag line. These elements are called as metalloid. Okay, so या zigzag line च्या left ला जे आहे, left to our zigzag line, all these elements are metals. Right to its zigzag line, that elements are non-metals, and on this zigzag line those elements are present, that elements are metalloid. Clear? So after beryllium, so this is the lithium, beryllium, after that boron. Okay, so in our periodic table there will be 18 groups and 7 periods. Okay, so group means there will be 18 vertical columns. These are called groups, and there will be 7 horizontal lines, or we can say rows. Okay, so these 7 horizontal lines are called the period. Okay, means here our first column, this is the first group, second group, after that here third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Okay, so means from our 3 to 12, these elements or this block is our D block. So after 12 there will be 13 block, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18 groups. So in 13 groups, first element is the boron. After boron there will be carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and here neon. So above this neon there will be one element. This is the helium. Okay, so कोणता आहे? Helium आहे. So after neon, so this is the hydrogen and helium. This is our first period. Okay, second period that start from lithium and end from neon. Okay, second period कुठून स्टार्ट झालाय? लिथियम पासून. शेवट कुठे झालेला आहे? निऑन ला. So third period starting from sodium and end to argon. So sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine and argon. Yes. So after that this second period is get closed. Then third, potassium, calcium. After that scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, then manganese, Fe, then here cobalt, nickel, copper and zinc. Okay, so this is our the first 30 elements in our periodic table with their names, symbol and atomic number. So here you have to know the first 30 elements with their atomic number, their symbol, their name and atomic mass. How many elements? First 30 elements, which is 30 elements we have to write on your blackboard. Okay. So after that there will be all this boron, silicon. Those elements are present on this zigzag line. Those elements are the metalloid. So these all elements are non-metals. Okay. So out of these 17 group elements, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So these elements are called as, all are halogens. Okay. And our 18 group elements, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. So all these elements are called as zero group elements. काय म्हटलं जातं त्यांना? Zero group elements, or we can say noble gases or chemically inert gases. Chemically inert gases. Okay, clear? Okay, so after that we have to discuss about the some periodic trends of this periodic table. Okay, periodic trends means here we have to discuss about the first characteristic. So these characteristics is valency. Okay, first you have to discuss about the valency. So in that valency properties. So first property or periodic trends, there will be valency. So what is mean by valency? Valency is nothing but the combining capacity of an element. Okay, एका element ची दुसऱ्या element बरोबर combine होण्याची capacity, or you can say that one element make a bond with another element. Okay, there will be how much bond is get formed in between these two elements is nothing but valency, or you can say the number of electron present in outermost shell of an element. Okay, कोणत्याही एलिमेंटच्या outermost shell मध्ये प्रेझेंट असलेल्या इलेक्ट्रॉन्सचा नंबर म्हणजेच काय valency. Okay, so here we have to consider our first group element. Our first group element is the lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. So here we have to take our first element, that is lithium. Okay, so what is the atomic number of this lithium? 3. Okay, so here you have to write the electronic configuration of this lithium. So by which way? There will be 2, 1. Okay, electronic configuration of lithium means this is the nucleus of lithium, this is our first shell, this is our second shell. Okay, so how many shells there are? 4 shells. Okay, which is that? K shell, L shell, M, N. So these 4 shell having the electron holding capacity. Okay, so what is the capacity of the K shell? 2 electron we can fill up in that K shell. L shell 8 electron, M 18, and N shell 32. Okay, so which is the K shell? Those shell which is near to our nucleus. Okay, जी शेल न्यूक्लियसच्या जवळ आहे त्या शेलला काय म्हटलं जातं? के शेल. मग आपण जर लिथियम पाहिलं, लिथियमचा ॲटॉमिक नंबर किती आहे? 2 आहे. सो दॅट्स वाय, सॉरी 3 आहे. सो दॅट्स वाय in that lithium there will be 2 shells. How many shells? 2 shells. So our first cell having presence of 2 electrons. Yes, and our second shell having presence of only 1 electrons. Okay, how many electrons? 1 electron. So what is the valency of our lithium, or how many electron present in outermost shell of lithium? 1 electron. Yes, that's why valency of our lithium is 1. Okay, or lithium make a bond with another element. How many bond? Only 1. Okay, so this is the lithium, and so means we have to go from top to bottom in any group. तुम्ही कोणत्याही ग्रुप मध्ये टॉप टू बॉटम जर गेला, our valency is same. valency चेंज होते का? नाही होणार. का नाही होते? कारण फर्स्ट ग्रुप मधल्या प्रत्येक एलिमेंटच्या आउटर मोस्ट शेल मध्ये किती नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आहेत? 1. How many electron? 1. So here you have to write the electronic configuration of our lithium. Then you have to write the electronic configuration of sodium. So what is the atomic number of sodium? The sodium having atomic number 11. So how will you write the electronic configuration? So you know electronic configuration means simply distribution of electrons. Simply what? Distribution of electrons means how many electron present or revolve around the nucleus. सो त्या एलिमेंटचं आपल्याला काय करायचंय, फक्त डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करायचं आहे आणि ते डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कशामध्ये करायचंय, इन दॅट K, L, M and N. Okay, so the distribution of electrons is nothing but the electronic configuration. So here atomic number of sodium is 11. So that how many electrons present in that sodium? How many electrons? 11. Why? Because every element having same number of proton and same number of electron. जर सोडियम मध्ये 11 प्रोटॉन असतील तर इलेक्ट्रॉन सुद्धा किती असणार आहेत, 11 असतील. मग आता आपल्याला या 11 इलेक्ट्रॉनचं काय करायचंय, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फिगरेशन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन लिहायचं आहे. सो 11 इलेक्ट्रॉन पहिल्या शेल मध्ये किती असणार आहे, 2. सेकंड शेल ला किती असणार आहे, 8 आणि थर्ड शेल ला 1. यस, सो या सोडियमच्या आउटर मोस्ट शेल मध्ये हाऊ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन, 1. सो लिथियमच्या आउटर मोस्ट शेल मध्ये 1. Okay, same group having same valence. Okay, so after that we have to go from sodium to potassium. So what is the atomic number of potassium? That potassium having atomic number 19. So how will you write the electronic configuration of potassium? 2, 8. Okay, again 8 and outermost shell having presence of 1 electron. Yes, so means here you have to write electronic configuration of any element in your first group, that all elements having the same number of electrons present in outermost shell, so that the valency of our first A group elements having the same, and that is the 1. Yes, so that's why all these elements are placed in first group. ओके, या एलिमेंटला फर्स्ट ग्रुप मध्ये का प्लेस केले, बिकॉज या प्रत्येक एलिमेंटच्या आउटर मोस्ट शेल मध्ये किती इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आहेत, 1. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई these elements are placed in our first A group. Yes, clear? Then when we go from first A to second A, means when we go from left to right along a period, your valency is gradually changes. Why gradually changes? Because every time when we go from left to right, our atomic number changes by 1. Every time atomic number काय होणार आहे, 1 ने चेंज होणार आहे. सो जर एव्हरी टाइम atomic number 1 ने चेंज होतोय म्हणजे 1 ने इन्क्रीज होतोय, म्हणजे 1 ने प्रोटॉन इन्क्रीज होतोय. सो 1 ने जर नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन इन्क्रीज झाला तर इलेक्ट्रॉन सुद्धा काय होणार आहे, 1 ने इन्क्रीज. याचं लक्षात. आणि सो दॅट lithium having outermost electron 1, then here we have to write the electronic configuration of beryllium. So here beryllium having atomic number 4, so here we have to write electronic configuration 2, 2. So outermost shell having presence of 2 electron. So what is the valency of beryllium here? Because there will be 2 electrons are present in a beryllium outermost shell. Below that magnesium having the atomic number 12. So here you have to write the electronic configuration 2, 8, 2. Also our magnesium having presence of 2 electrons in its outermost shell. Yes, and so that when we go from top to bottom in any group, valence is the same, but when we go from any period left to right, our valency is goes on changing. Okay, तुमची valency काय होणार आहे, चेंज होतीये. How? First A, जर आपण हा सेकंड पिरियड कन्सिडर केला, सो दिस इज आवर सेकंड पिरियड. सो या सेकंड पिरियड मध्ये फर्स्ट एलिमेंट आहे लिथियम. लिथियमची वॅलेन्सी किती आहे, 1. त्याच्या पुढे कोण आहे, बेरिलियम. सो हियर बेरिलियमची वॅलेन्सी 2. व्हेन वी गो फ्रॉम लिथियम टू बेरिलियम, बेरिलियम टू बोरॉन. सो बोरॉन हॅविंग atomic number Boron having atomic number 5. So how will you write the electronic configuration of this boron? 2, 3. So how many electrons present in outermost shell? 3. Yes, means your valency is gradually goes on increasing from left to right. Yes, so this is our valence. Clear? Means when we go from any group, your valency is the same, and when we go from any period left to right, our valency is gradually changes because your atomic number increases by 1 every time. Clear? So after that you have to discuss about the second property, and that second property is your atomic size. We have to discuss about second property, that is the atomic size. So what is the atomic size? Atomic size. Atomic size means, suppose we have to take any atom and distance between nucleus and outermost shell, यांच्यामधले जे डिस्टन्स आहे ते म्हणजे काय असणार आहे त्याचं atomic size, किंवा त्यालाच आपण काय म्हटले atomic radius. ओके, काय म्हटलं atomic radius. And when we go from top to bottom in any group, your atomic size is goes on increasing. Why this goes on increasing? Again you have to take example of here. Now here you have to take example of beryllium, means second group. So first is the beryllium that having the atomic number 4. So here nucleus of the beryllium having presence of the 4 proton. So this is the first shell having presence of 2 electron, and this is the second shell having presence of again 2 electron. Okay, so atomic size means what? This nucleus and outermost shell. Okay, यांच्यामधलं distance. So we go from beryllium to magnesium, where atomic number increases, and that atomic number is the 12. So here you have to write. So this is the nucleus of magnesium. This is our first shell. This is the second, and this is the third shell. Our first shell having presence of 2 electron, because electronic configuration of magnesium is 2, 8, 2. First shell having 2 electrons, second shell having 8 electrons. So here first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 7, 8 electron, and our third shell having presence of 2 electrons. Means when we go from beryllium to magnesium, your number of shell is goes on increasing. Yes, number of shell is goes on increasing, and that's why distance between nucleus and outermost shell, this distance is also goes on increasing, and so that the size of that atom or element, when we go from top to bottom, that size of and that element is also goes on increasing. Okay, the element ची size सुद्धा काय होतीये increase होतीये, because every time when we go from top to bottom, every time number of shell is goes on increasing. काय increase होतोय? Number of shell. Shell चा जो number आहे तो काय होतोय? Increase होतोय, and that's why atomic size is also goes on increasing from top to bottom. Okay, clear? Then when we go from left to right in any period, so first is the lithium, beryllium, boron. So here you have to write the electronic configuration of first. So this is the lithium having atomic number 3. So in first shell there will be 2 electrons. In second shell there will be 1 electron. Yes. Then we go from lithium to beryllium in our period. Atomic number 4. Every time atomic number increases by 1. Yes. And atomic number increases by 1 means number of proton is increases simultaneously. Number of electron is also increases, and so that newly electron is added to same shell. Yes, तो इलेक्ट्रॉन कुठे ऍड होणार आहे? त्याच शेल मध्ये ऍड झालाय बरोबर. दिस इज द K शेल, दिस इज द M शेल. लिथियमच्या M शेल मध्ये काय आहे, थर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन आहे. त्याच शेल मध्ये बेरिलियमचा फोर्थ इलेक्ट्रॉन आहे. So here atomic number increases, element changes, atomic number increases by 1, but here number of shell cannot increase. शेलचा नंबर इन्क्रीज होतोय का, शेलचा नंबर नाही इन्क्रीज होत. जो नवीन इलेक्ट्रॉन आहे तो नवीन इलेक्ट्रॉन सेम शेल मध्ये ऍड होतोय. yes, then when we go from beryllium to boron, atomic number 5. So atomic number 5 is you have to write electronic configuration 2, 3. So new electron is again added to same shell. From boron to carbon, atomic number 6. So your atomic number increases by 1. So इथपर्यंत इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फिगरेशन आपण बोरॉनचं लिहिलंय. त्याच्यापुढे कार्बनचं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फिगरेशन लिहिताना ओनली यू हॅव टू ऍड वन इलेक्ट्रॉन इन outermost shell. हेच कुठे असणार आहे, कार्बन. आफ्टर दॅट नायट्रोजन, atomic number 7. So you have to increase one more electron. Oxygen 8, again one more electron. Fluorine here 9, you have to increase one more electron, and after that there will be neon having atomic number 10. And now here you have to add one more electron. Okay, so then what is the capacity of your M shell? Capacity of M shell 8 electrons. So how many electrons here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yes, means electron holding capacity of our M shell is over. Yes, and then when number of electron is increases, at that time positive charge present in the nucleus is also increases. And so that what happened here, that positively charged particle is get start to attract negatively charged particle towards itself. ओके, ते काय करतील, जे न्यूक्लियस मध्ये प्रेझेंट असलेले पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज आहेत ते पॉझिटिव्हली चार्ज पार्टिकल्स काय करतील, किंवा पॉझिटिव्हली चार्ज प्रोटॉन्स काय करतील, या निगेटिव्हली चार्ज इलेक्ट्रॉनला स्वतःकडे पुल्ड करतील, स्वतःकडे अट्रॅक्ट करण्याचा प्रयत्न करतील. And so that when every time your atomic number increases 1, at the same time electron is also increases, and there will be strong force of attraction between this positively charged particle and negatively charged particle, and so that this positively charged particle slightly attract or pull that negatively charged particle towards itself. And so that when we go from left to right, our atomic size goes on, gradually goes on decreasing. Okay, your atomic size is gradually goes on decreasing, and so that when we go from any group, your atomic size goes on increasing, and when we go from the period left to right, your atomic size goes on decreasing. Clear? Yes. So remaining part we will see on tomorrow. So thank you.